The Prime Minister today meeting with the future of hockey in Canada and talking about Hockey Canada's current problems.
Get sort of the lessons around governance and what you've been able to build around women's hockey to seep over into and beyond that old boys network at Hockey Canada.
CBC News has exclusive new details from a preliminary report commissioned by Hockey Canada. It's found serious flaws with how the organization handled a fund used to pay out sexual assault claims.
We didn't want to litigate this.
Hockey Canada's now ousted CEO faced outrage from hockey parents over using a reserve fund to settle a $3.5 million lawsuit that alleged 8 hockey players, including members of the 2018 World Junior team, sexually assaulted a heavily intoxicated woman.
We made the decision to use the National Equity Fund, as I presented on June the 20th, in the best interest of the young woman.
The report by retired Supreme Court Justice Thomas Cromwell found reserve funds to cover uninsured liabilities is not only sound, but the failure to do so would be a serious oversight, but recommended sweeping changes after discovering major issues: a lack of policies and procedures, financial disclosure, and transparency.
I think it's totally fine to have a fund like this to cover uninsured claims, provided that you're transparent about it, and that was what was missing here.
The report also found that Hockey Canada didn't disclose that about $13 of insurance fees per player was being transferred into the National Equity Fund. Cromwell wrote that some provincial federations said they knew the fund was used for historical claims, but did not think its use would include protecting predators going forward.
This is an example of what can go wrong.
Liz Watson helps companies find board members and teaches them about good governance.
In this case, there really were no rules, and it was a way to ensure that athletes were protected and without regard for the overall sense of values that the organization should stand for.
So Ashley, what else stood out to you from this report?
Well, Adrienne, that Hockey Canada broke disclosure rules. It's supposed to notify its provincial federations that any time it uses the fund to pay out more than $500,000 for a settlement or claim. But Cromwell found that 6 times since 1999 that it did not. And as for that report, we're expecting it will be made public, but it's not clear when. Provincial federations are meeting in Toronto this Saturday to vote on some of the report's recommendations, like increasing the board size with longer terms and including more women.
All right, Ashley Burke in Ottawa, thank you.